If you just bought an iPhone or are considering buying an iPhone secondhand and you're not necessarily sure how to tell if this is a real iPhone or maybe a fake knockoff one, the first thing that we're going to check is the model number and serial number. So let's head into the settings here to find that. So open up the settings on that phone that you want to determine if it's fake or real. Now, towards the bottom, let's tap on General here. And then at the very top, let's tap on the About option. We're going to do two different things. The first thing that we're going to do is look at the model number. So you can see model number here, and it starts with an M for Madison. Now, if you open up this screen, it says identify the first letter of the model number. If it starts with M or starts with M for Mary, it says indicates the iPhone was originally sold as new. However, if it starts with an F, that means it was originally sold as a refurbished iPhone, not a brand new one. Or an N means it was a replacement for a faulty device. So if you're getting a brand new iPhone and you expect to get a new iPhone, I would look for it and make sure that it starts with an M and not an F, an N, or a P. Now, after we've done that, we're also going to look at the serial number and take a check from that serial number and check it against Apple's database. So I can press and hold on that serial number and hit copy. Now, after I've done that, I can open up a web browser here, and you're just going to type in checkcoverage.apple.com. Again, checkcoverage.apple.com. And once you get here, all you need to do is paste in that serial number. So tap and hit paste and submit. You're going to look up this serial number for this iPhone. You can see it should match up iPhone 16 Pro, purchase date, serial number. You can see limited warranty. Everything should match up with expectations on what that iPhone is. And of course, Apple should be able to find that serial number. Now, those are two important steps, but the next thing that we will do is open up the App Store. So on the iPhone, open the App Store here. And next thing we're going to do is try to download an app. This sounds simple, but just tap on apps here and download an app here, because if you are able to download an app by tapping on, let's say, Get right here next to this one, and you can double click or enter the password to download it. If you're able to download an app on the iPhone, that's basically your iPhone talking to the Apple App Store, and they will automatically verify and authenticate that this is an actual iPhone. So if it works, you can download an app onto the iPhone. That's a really good indication that it is real. But we also need to check a couple other things. Let's go into the Settings app of your phone and go back here, and then you'll tap on Software Update. If it checks for a software update and even allows you to download and install a new software update, again, this runs a lot of verification checks to make sure only authentic Apple iPhones can get the latest iOS operating system. Otherwise, it would just kick it out and it wouldn't work. So try to update, and if it works, that's another great indication it's real. The last thing I would recommend doing is hopping out of here and pressing and holding on that side button to have Siri or Apple Intelligence show up. Just ask it a basic question like, what's 2 plus 2? Or what's the weather in your city? Something like that. If it works and it responds to you, again, these are different things that it's nearly impossible for fake iPhones to do all these things. Download apps, use Siri, do a software update, because again, Apple will double, triple check to make sure that's an authentic iPhone that is putting all those requests in. And if it's not, it just wouldn't work.